What are we looking for? Dogs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bird, and we back on Bird's Eye View with it. Like always, appreciate the love and support. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop what you're doing. Smash the like button, smash subscribe button. Hop in the comment section, comment whatever you want. Of course, I'm dropping daily bangers day by day. You know we got news today coming out of Colorado. And we're going to jump right into it, dog. So, of course, we back with another recap with this Colorado football program. As always, shout out Well Off Media, Reach the People Media, the pregame show, for providing us this phenomenal footage each and every day. As we all know, we are one day away from our spring game. That will be tomorrow, of course, on ESPN2. Make sure you guys tune in for that as well. Now, we all know transfer portal season. It is heating up by the second here. The portal giveth, the portal also taketh away. We know Cash Cleveland hit the portal yesterday. Of course, there was a lot of people upset, a lot of people hurt, a lot of people was attached to Cash, man. Cash a real good dude, dog. So, definitely, wishing the best to that young man wherever he decides to take his talents to next. Of course, they will definitely get a good player, man, and I wish the best for Cash. Now, Blake Steen, who is the number 3 offensive tackle in the transfer portal right now. Of course, he is coming from UVA, 6'5", 330. Out of Miami, Florida. Of course, this young man here will be visiting Boulder. Looks like he's going to visit a couple schools, but he will be visiting Colorado. Of course, this young man started off 12 games with UVA last season. Some pretty decent grades here that I'm looking at right now with his PFF grades. I know he's primarily a right tackle. He plays 693 snaps at right tackle, 39 snaps at right guard. Of course, this young man here, I see he's only given up 2 sacks all year, and they came at the end of the season against SMU. He will be on campus. I see we close there. Another offensive lineman here, Mark Nave Jr., 6'4", 330, redshirt freshman out of Toledo, Ohio, Kentucky transfer. Of course, this young man redshirted in 2024. He was the number 17 interior offensive lineman in his class. Of course, like I said, didn't see the field this past season as a freshman at Kentucky. But obviously, this young man hit the transfer portal and is garnering some interest. And he did visit yesterday. Let's see how that visit transpired. Let's jump into, man, of course, some team period here very quickly. Obviously, this is the last practice before the spring game. Lewis under center, hands off the hood, bounces around the right edge for a solid game before going out of bounds. Of course, Lewis still back. Pass completed here to Amarion Miller. Carter Stockmeyer would have been there to make the play. Of course, can't wait to see O get back in action. Salt now back here. Motion smalls to his left of the formation. Hands off the hood for a minimal gain on the play. Lewis back. Pass completed to number 8, Joseph Williams, who picks up enough for a Colorado Buffaloes first down. Lewis is still going to be back here at quarterback. And as you see, pass is going to be completed on the slant to number 82, Timmons Jr. And of course, DJ McKinney would have been there on the tackle. Lewis now hands off to Hood. Number 91, Brandon Davis Swain initially there, but not soon enough as Hood breaks the end zone for a Colorado Buffaloes touchdown. Salt now in, rolling to his right. Pass completed to number 17, Isaiah Harge, who found his way into the end zone for another Colorado Buffaloes touchdown. Again, this was the final spring practice. Of course, the spring game is tomorrow. And of course, can't wait to see our guys compete at a high level without question. Definitely gonna be fun to watch our guys get after it. Now, as we all know, we have lost some guys to the transfer portal. And of course, tampering is a thing that goes on throughout the landscape of college football. This has been a thing for years and years. Nothing new, right? But obviously, we had guys hit the portal and money is involved now, right? When it comes to NIL, money is just getting thrown around left and right. And of course, Coach Prime addressed it when it came to UVA. Now, I got love for UVA. I'm a Virginia guy, got love for UVA. They actually offered my little brother his first full ride scholarship. His first full ride scholarship came from UVA. So I do got a little love for UVA, but at the same time, the tampering, it is what it is. But it looks like they threw a bag at I-8. I can't even be mad for Isaiah Augusta leaving for that. I can't be mad at that. That's definitely a good amount of money, dog. And I mean, wishing the best for I-8 and the best for his success moving forward. It looks like they tried to poach Carter Stockmeyer as well, too. Now, of course, Stockmeyer is loyal to Coach Prime without question. So I saw that he mentioned that, there's no amount of money that, will make him leave a program coached by Coach Prime, which is definitely dope. But it's tough to see, guys leaving, but it's the nature of the business. Like I said, it's the nature of the business, and it's not going to be the last time it happens, right? This is going to happen, years to come. It's going to continue to happen every single year. Players are going to hop into the portal that we did not expect to leave. Just like we're going to get players, right, from the portal that we may not expect that we could have gotten, or not could have gotten, but maybe we didn't expect to get, and we get, right? So it's the nature of the business. It works both ways, and you just got to wish guys the best and, move forward, right? One guy leaves, another guy comes in. That's just how it goes, right? But it's going to be fun to watch the development of this program. Of course, we got a lot of visits, right, lined up here. Transfer portal guys, high school guys. We're going to be right here on Bird's Eye View with the news. As you all know, again, I love and appreciate everything you guys continue to do for my channel. It's just so much fun to be able to give you guys this news, man. But not to keep you long. Just want to bring you guys another phenomenal update. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what time it is, dog. Bird's Eye View, man.